Hey, here's Joe again and welcome back to Dark Souls 2, where I fought my way back into the spider ambush room again because we got the Brightstone key from the Duke last episode after defeating Duke's dear Freya. The key to the Brightstone Curve, the eccentric Lord Zeldora, known for his fascination with spiders, built a town and a personal fortune by mining Brightstone. One day the town was overrun by spiders, but Lord Zeldora only stood by and watched, eerily contented. Thus, left arm ahead and then right leg ahead. Left arm and then right head. I'm hearing the spiders. I'm not seeing the spiders. Can we... It's a left arm and then a right leg. Yeah. Where are the spiders? Don't they want to come and be killed? Oh. Doing the door cheese that I do with most spider groups. I assume that was all the spiders here. Let's take a look around. No more spiders. We can open the next door where we used the Brightstone key again. More spiders? I don't see more spiders. Visions of ambush, therefore be wary of behind, be wary of back. I don't see anyone behind me. In this chest we have the Black Knight Ultra Great Sword, the Great Fireball spell, and a fire seed. Okay. Yeah. Good. Then it's time to Homeward Bone. To Majula. And upping our Pyromancy Flame to +9. Only missing one fire seed now.
I'm always here.
And tuning the Great Fireball. Creates a giant fireball that's hurt at falls. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, we need to equip the Pyroflame. Yeah, that has a huge AoE. Great. Okay. Yeah, it's nice to have like this a bit more ranged versatility. Okay, and for the soul of the Duke's dear Freya, who we slaughtered last episode, Ornifex actually provides weapons, Straight doesn't. Spider Fang is a curved sword with high dexterity scaling, and Spider Silk is a thrusting sword like a rapier with S scaling and dexterity. Not bad. Not bad. None of them seems to do and none of them seems to do poison damage though. So I don't know whether I'll take one of them. As with always, I'm not using boss souls at all, so I should use them just to level up, but I want to at least look at what they offer me. Next up must be the Iron Keep again, where I'll try to off the Smelter Demon. So let me fight my way back to that bastard. Okay, and I cleared the guy that was blocking the door with arrows, and because I fought the Forlorn, I have way too many souls going into this boss fight, but I don't want to do this again and again and again and again. So let's just go in to this fucking Smelter Demon. I almost forgot about the fucking other archer, but there he reminded me of being there. Oh god. Didn't remember the fucking AoE. I expected him to do it in AoE last time, but I'm pretty certain that he didn't do one. Yeah, he just pulls the sword back out of the ground again. And he activates his stupid permanent AoE. Oh, that's fucking fast, that one. Other follow-up to the 2 swipes, so you can do different ones. He buffs himself, okay. I would think like the buff like this to be normally with enemies like this. At some health thresholds, but basically this isn't at the health threshold, he just fucking did it after a timer, which is something that I didn't expect. At least I got my iframes now with the ADP. Wow. He does the AoE. His AoE is big. Okay. Okay, I defeated that guy again. Can go in again. We got his helmet, which we'll use on the next attempt. Got screwed by ADP 2 times in a row. But maybe that's not by ADP, but by the deceptiveness of the fucking game. I'm doing so little damage against that fucker. He activates the stupid AoE. Can do ship damage while he's doing that. Use this to top off. Also need something to fight off the fire. I know for a fact that this is a buff and not an AoE preparation. I don't have a sufficient ranged weapon for him. So we don't even need to try. I don't have enough stamina for multiple evasions. We need to have our distance. Yeah, I rode too early. The problem is I pressed reflexively press draw right after I was hit, and I immediately knew it was the wrong idea. Okay, time to clear the area for another 10 minutes and then I'm seeing you again. This time avoiding the stupid arrow. Directly getting my souls. We could use like every 5th attempt to he's doing his AoE. I think I'm doing more damage than usual to him during the AoE since I have lightning. What the fuck? I'm sometimes weirded out by how long after a roll it still counts as a rolling attack. Especially since left bumper is my big attack. It's supposed to be hurting him and not going past him. So let's see. It's weird that his quote-unquote face changes aren't bound to health thresholds, but instead to some indiscriminate timers that I can't find out, and I'm not inclined to that was almost too early, and that was enough distance. I was worried for a second. It was almost the wrong timing, and I did let my stamina deplete all the way, which isn't a good idea, especially against this one. Ooh, that delay caught me twice in a row. Ah! Okay, this time I'm trying to bone out with my souls because I have 40,000 of them. Again, avoided the arrow. Yeah, and boning out worked. Because this will give me 3 more levels. Vigor, endurance, vitality, survivability, longer combos, heavier armor. That's what I'm going with. No! That's not... Oh god. And trying to go into it again. Again, picking up whatever item he dropped. Normal Knight Gauntlets, so only his helmet is different. Let's see how we fare this time. He does buff now. This stab is so deceptive, as is this thing. which has an AoE, which I almost forgot about again. It has an AoE that one-shots me, which is the worst of it. Going away. Yeah. I mean, it gives, the AoE gives me a bit of an attack window if I trigger it. Need to drink. But only if I... But only after the AoE, not before the AoE. That was the stupid lunge attack again that sometimes catches me off guard, and now I'm too far away so it won't do the AoE. I need to be closer in to lure the AoE. Okay, didn't think that that would now be a different attack because that wasn't announced. Okay. Shit. It takes sometimes 20 minutes to reach that fucking fight again. I'm running out of recording time. And I have 14 minutes on my clock for how much showable stuff I have for this episode. It's ridiculous. I'm recording for over an hour this episode alone. And we made it back in. That was a weird step back on his behalf. Yeah, this attack. This attack in phase 2 has a flame tail range thingy going on that I didn't expect. By the way, I'm counting phase 2 when as being the phase after he ignites his sword and ups his melee damage, which is not bound to health, as we saw by our first attempt, barely getting any health off because I was still learning the fight. Oh god. That attack now. This one again. What the? That surprised me. That he got damage in there because he has a little AoE to the landing too. That I didn't expect. What the fuck? I pressed the fucking B button again, and it didn't work again. This is especially true to Dark Souls 2. Is it Dark Souls 2 or is my control... I should play any other controller demanding game. The problem is I normally go about recording in like I binge one game, record all that's to record there, and then I go on to the next. So I'm normally not recording 2 games at the same time, just because it's easier to remember what's going on in a game then. It's less easy to properly take heed to your advice in the comments, because I'm usually way ahead of what you're seeing. And depending on the playthrough, like when I played Kerbal Space Program, that gap wasn't that big. But with other games, it's sometimes bigger and sometimes not. And while we're running towards the boss, we're getting invaded by Alexia. Oh, Alexia died. Good, getting a human effigy, but that was a human player, and that gave me the timing to screw up getting in here. So the problem is, I know how to properly react to each and every single attack. What doesn't work is the execution. And when I was fighting, for example, Nightmare King Grim, this was the most infuriating part of fighting the boss fight. The part where you know what's going on but just can't execute on your knowledge. I don't have enough stamina to do 2 attacks. That was mid-roll, my friend. That again was mid-roll, my friend. You're ignoring the rules of the game. Hey, why didn't you do your AoE? I was in reach. That was me pressing. And that was me pressing. Oh god, that was first was me pressing roll, but nothing happened. And then the next time was me pressing Estus Flask, and it happened. I pressed that on purpose, and it's my fault that I died there. As you see by my soul count, it's very important to me to get my souls back, because these Alone Nights are like one of the most soul-giving enemies we've encountered so far. Or at least we have to fight. So, oh god, that's the thing that killed me in my first attempt, where I got pretty far. What the fuck? I deny the hitbox of the attack that just hit me. That's not how your hitbox should work. B is the button I pressed, but I was still stuck in one animation that was completely over by the point that I got hit. This time again! Fucking hell! He put his hand down. The life gem animation is over, but I still can't roll. Fuck you. I need a short break. The problem is, I'm running out of recording time for today, and I've maybe enough time left to record one more attempt. So let's do the best with this. This gives me a nice window to attack, maybe even twice, if I do it perfectly. Basically, that wasn't perfectly at all. Yeah, if I'm too far away, he does the stupid lunge. So we should basically not be too far away. Maybe I should not do it. Because the fire weapon won't do big damage against this enemy. So just using the lightning weapon. Huh, he didn't do the... He didn't do the thing. Oh god. What the fuck did kill me? I have no idea what killed me there. Okay, so in the last time I have to play today, I'll run in and bone out with my souls again. Because that's again 50k. And we boned out successfully. So I'm traveling to Macduff to make my fire sword into something else. Because the fire sword surely isn't helping me in this whole place, and as long as we are not there, we don't need that fire sword. So we'll infuse it into something else. So we have another fire drake stone, so we can return it to fire. So we can go magic, dark, poison, bleed, raw, another magic. That's enchanted. That's... We have two versions of magic. We can do mundane. So into nothing will be to 225, and that mundane will be to less. Mage. Why does this not make magic mana? This does magic damage, this does enchanted, does more normal damage. Raw also does more normal damage than just disenchanting it. We have another fire drake stone, so we can make it back into fire sword. Dark, poison. We have lots of poison stones, so we won't really miss out on something if we use it. No, let's just... No, we're using Feint Stone to make it a magic sword. And we're gonna look at it here to see it. It's scaling better than the lightning one. The magic damage, so it's actually not bad to do it that way. Okay, let's level up. And then I'm gonna see you in the next episode with our next attempt against that guy without crit damage this time. But first of all, let's talk. Vigor and faith. And with the rest of my money I'm buying life gems because I'm using a lot of them. Okay, let's try to see whether the magic sword helps us. This is a new day for me, so I might be a little rusty. But so far, I think I'm doing exactly the same amount of damage. I think I had 155 before. I was trying to roll away. He still hasn't normal buffed. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. This does more damage now. Attacking him while he's buffing. Activating the life gem to offset the fire damage when near him. Don't do 2 attacks. That was my attack opportunity. The stupid rolling attack with the baby damage. Because I didn't wait long enough after the roll. He didn't. He didn't AoE. He didn't AoE again. Why doesn't he AoE anymore? And we killed the Smelter Demon. That easy, just get rid of the fire longsword and not be a stupid idiot. And we got his soul. The Smelter Demon's soul. Hurrah for victory. There's nothing down there. And up here we get a bonfire. And this door we can now open. This is the door that we've stood on the other side of before. Down there, that's the ladder we climbed, and this is where I turned around because I said I want to do this boss fight before. So, let's go to straight and on effects to see what we get for the Smelter Demon Soul. For the Smelter Demon Soul we get the Smelter Sword. Ultra Great Sword. Its blade bears the strength of terrible flames, a latent power unleashed by a strong attack. The earth spouted fire and a beast arose from the flames. The short-sighted king was incinerated by the creature in one swing and his castle devoured in a sea of flames. So we can either do his second phase attack with the strong attack, special attack of this one, which is the stab followed by a wave of fire, or the AoE that he does every now and then. So ram the sword into the ground to do an AoE. We have to read his soul, obviously, which I almost forgot about. The Smelter Demon that haunts the castle that sunk into a pool of iron. The old Iron King's life was taken by a mass of iron that had been given a soul. Was this metal Goliath there from the beginning, or was it a product of the king's conceit? And Onifex offers nothing. And Morlin now offers the Smelter Demon set. Something special? No, it's just a high fire defense set. We saw this helm before, this helmet. We saw it on Phantoms. And this flame over here has aligned. I haven't returned for a while, so I think this must be Duke's Dear Freya over here. This must be Duke's Dear Freya. And we gained a rank with the Blue Covenant.
May you find peace.
In which we step up ranks by defeating Red Phantoms, and I defeated a lot of NPC Red Phantoms. We got Hush. Hush must be Miracle. It isn't. Where is it? Is it? Ah, it's here. We have 2 of them already. Okay. It's the one that makes us less likely to be seen. Hurt. And upping int and faith to give more power to our fire and lightning based weapons and magic based weapons. And next episode we're going to continue through this wall and through this door, and then going to the right from the Iron Hearth bonfire, because we just defeated the Smelter Demon over here. And I think really he has a really good boss area. And yeah, I knew that he would be here, so that's why I returned now. So for the end of the episode, I'm gonna be fighting this guy. So if you're tired of seeing me fighting the Pursuer, you can just turn your video off. It will only be the Pursuer. I'm concentrating here, I'm sorry for being so quiet. I'm waiting for the stupid dark spells. That apparently this version of the Pursuer doesn't do, and pressing the X button doesn't do that something. I tried to hear, but he didn't do anything for a second there. And that's how we defeat this Pursuer, who had like double or triple the health of the other ones. And a lot of souls. And we get the Ring of Blades +1, which will definitely directly equip over here. It's a bit heavier, but it's okay. Can we switch that? We got 8 points of damage on our right hand weapon and 15 points of damage on our fists and 7 points of damage on our left hand weapon. No, third weapon isn't the fists. That 15 points of damage is for the bow. Okay. And what am I gonna do with the 7,000 souls? That's not enough to level up. Yeah, we need 17k. I'm gonna go through my inventory to see which other weapons we will be likely to try out at some point. Because I'm thinking about the Drangleic sword. Because I think that's a pretty good weapon, if I remember right. There it was. That's not the kind of item info I want. I want the, what do I need to wield it? 25 strength. So we are not there yet. Okay, and we can't do it wielded by far. We need 38 strength for that. So that will be a while. So I won't upgrade that item. So what I'm gonna do with my souls is buy more life gems and arrows, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.